What's up, guys? It's Sion, and we're back. And I do have one topic, so this video probably won't be that long, but it's basically about mergers and do they help or hurt a game? Now, for the the thing about mergers is that the reason why they happen is because of a failure on the company's part in the beginning. And I know most companies don't like that somebody would say it, but that is really the reason why you would need to merge in the first place. One is that means the game is going stale. Two, it means that you put too many servers out there, which most companies do anyway because they're trying to cash grab the server run. And three, it just means that overall that you spread out the population too much, which one and two is kind of coinciding with three. So now that mergers are more of an in thing in North America and it's starting to get down towards where it's probably going to get to S1 and all the legacy servers probably like within 2 or 3 months. Let's talk about that. Now again, I just told you one of the three reasons why they do mergers, but let's talk about what happens afterwards because it's going to happen eventually. It's not like we're going to sit up there and make a poll and say, hey, should there be mergers? And like, it's going to happen eventually because S1 is kind of dead and it's the number one server and it just is, and North America is dead. I'll tell you about how it happened with China. When initially what happened with China, the China, like if you go back in the Chinese forums when they first started the S, it was S2, and S1 and S2 that were merged together. S3 and S4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 were all together. It was like they were like one block and stuff like that. Initially, that was ass. Like nobody liked it, and it just wasn't good overall. All together, people were complaining like, "Hey, I could see S3 and S4 together and stuff like that because that's the way it was originally." But because they sat so long at level 100, the game just died off, died off, died off, died off to the point where it was just like, bro, like, are we gonna be in or out when it comes to this? Like, are we gonna do something about this? Or are we not gonna do something about this? So eventually, what ended up happening about 3 or 4 months ago, they made like gigantic server brackets, which now it's like S1 through 10. And let's go in. Now you see an actual servers that we can see right now, as far as like as people that we can see. I can only see S1 through 4. And World Tournament is S1 through 10. And it's pretty funny. I could have swore though I actually seen higher servers at one point on here, but maybe it was just too much of a hassle. If I go back in my live streams, I could probably see where I was seeing F servers higher than 4. Pretty sure of that, but they probably changed it because that's a lot of load on a browser server. I don't think they're even meant to handle that much. So is it better? What I want to say is it's kind of fun having it S1 through 4. We're kind of like one server now, so I guess we're all S1 now. So it was relatively cool over the course of things, and it just became to a point where I just didn't even mind anymore. Like, you're gonna end up facing really strong people. If you notice right here that, like, from this one's at 429,000k in battle power down to 256k, and like, people are going to be strong overall. It didn't really affect the balance of the game, to be honest with you, because most of the people, China does a good job of copying each other, like the characters. So like this person, it doesn't matter, he could do whatever he want and win, but he kind of changes his main like every week or something like that. He's back to fire main now, so he kind of like goes back and forth, but he can kind of do whatever he wants, but everybody else kind of like goes meta. Alright, so she's win main. That's pretty good. She's using Toby Rama. Same thing, like she's one main. That's I like this right here. Sage Hashirama and then the Toby Rama reanimated like that. That's cool. I haven't seen that actually yet, so I would really like to see this team, that team in action, like what that team would do. But that aside, the server wise issue is I know a lot of people are not gonna like it in North America. I'm like, what it does is it's gonna screw Great Ninja War because everybody who was getting into brackets and getting in and earning it, so to speak, it's gonna be too many teams, too many high level guilds, and there's gonna be like, of course there's gonna be some guilds are gonna fall off because they're gonna get mad and not in and stuff like that, so stuff will start merging, people will start putting things together and stuff like that, so some guilds will absorb some of that and some of the high level players. But what I hope doesn't happen is just you end up with like one guild too strong that breaks the whole server and you can never catch them, which it's very easy for that to happen if the number two guild in a server at one time decides, hey, I don't even want to do this no more, and people just break off, they join the number one guild, or they just either quit or go to like a third guild that can't compete now with the even stronger number one guild, and it just becomes a rolling downhill effect, and there's no way to stop that guild at that point because now they've been sitting number one too long, they have too many packs, they have too many things going on, there's just nothing you can do about that. And they're so big, they have the guild summon too strong. It's almost impossible to stop it when it becomes like that, and that's unfortunate. That's just the nature of the game. There's no system to actually check that, so it is what it is with that. And I know a lot of people I've seen on the forums and I see in my comments do not like the overall aspect and feel of merging. Now, me personally, I don't like it. I can't say that I feel that great about it. It was cool when it happened here, seeing all these new characters and all these new people, and there's some of the Americans that were on S1 who got in that I wasn't able to play with, so I was now able to play with them. Now I'm pretty much one of the it might be 10 people left playing in North America because playing in China because North America is now catching up so easily to China. But even with that said, I really don't like merges, and I think that it should be done right from the beginning. Companies should not be making that many servers that the population is just so spread out to begin with. Make it incentives and events within the game servers that people would want to come and keep topping up and saying, hey, I want to be a part of this. Like, I thought that was a really bad, and it's unfortunate because that started a long time ago with games that came on browser with 321 games, and for those of you who know what that is, that company is still around, but they're kind of like falling apart now. But they started that nonsense, and it's a very bad business practice. It ruins your games over the course of time. You get money, don't get me wrong, they get money, but it ruins the games over the course of time. It causes burnout, it causes people to be disenfranchised with the game, it causes people to not like playing these types of games anymore. Like, it's just a very bad practice to keep having like server openings over and over again, have people spread all over the place, and you have people feeling trapped because they now spent like $1,000-$2,000 to get ahead, but now they're on a dead server. Now you're merging them with other people now, which is kind of defeats the purpose of them actually doing that in the first place, because now they're with other people, and it's bad. It's a very bad business practice. So to actually fix that, that's what the mergers actually do, and it's just a terrible way to do things. So I don't know how you could ever really fix it, how you could satisfy it, because all you really end up with was people who were just salty and mad that they went to a server and now they're with other people, and that their server, even when you merge them, is still dead. Then you have to merge again, then you have to make super merge brackets. That's just do it right from the beginning. If they want to do it right now, everybody in S1, like, just put everybody, not everybody in S1, but all these servers that are in North America right now, start merging them into one server now. Like, just don't even do all this like, okay, we're gonna have S so and so. Just like, shrink it down to maybe 30 or 40 servers, which that is possible because there ain't that many damn people playing. Don't even lie and say there is. and you'll have a nice healthy population. Like you can even matter of fact even allow people to choose where they want to go until certain servers get maxed out, because that's kind of what happened with the original S1 through 10 in China. People were allowed to come in after the fact. After it closed, it was opened again for a little while. People were allowed to come in and then start and play and everything else, and they got credit, and that's fine. You like allow that to happen. You start revitalizing your mainstay servers. Let all these people come in, let them play, and then give them some type of incentive, like new to the server type of incentive, and then people who are already there gotta suck it up and let it go, because people, oh boy, they got free stuff. Shut up. This is for the good of the game. I hate when people do that. Like, hey, why is he getting stuff and I've been no. You have to let people live. At the end of the day, people just like to complain about everything that they can complain about, but when it's for the good of the game, I don't care what somebody gets. It's not like they're gonna go for 1 to 87 like I am right now, just that fast, and be looking at me. It's not gonna happen. So let them live. Like seriously. But with that said, that's all I really have right now. We already know about the mergers and how it rolls and everything else like that. This shouldn't necessarily be like that. It shouldn't be like that. Not at all. It's unfortunate. It's just the way things go, and eventually I just wanted to get to the point where I have 103 characters basically for free right now in China, and I would like North America to get like that. And you notice what's on the bottom right here is basically pay characters. Whenever and if ever I decide to pay, then I can get these paid characters, and that's how it's supposed to be. This is all paid characters right here. This is how you're supposed to be living in that type of game. Like this is a lot of paid characters right here. Like that's a pretty big bracket. That's like another 50 characters, maybe 60 characters right there that I don't have, that I have to actually put some money for. And that's fine. That's fine for me. That's fine overall, and I feel that's the way the game should be. North America's not like that right now. It is going to get like that right now, but when it does get like that right now, that's when you start to notice the people be a whole lot more happy, because this is an epic roster for me to be like. I have a lot of ninja that I can mess with. Like this is a nice epic roster for me to fight back with. So it's nothing wrong with that. So I will catch you guys later. I know the mergers suck, but gotta happen. Peace.